Attention Cleveland Browns fans. An important update has just arrived straight from the AFC North, one that could completely change the course of the season. Something big is unfolding, and it could have a direct impact on the Browns' path toward another potential Super Bowl run. We're talking about a shift in the balance of power within the division, one that could make one of our main rivals stumble badly for years to come. But before we get into that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, make sure to subscribe to the channel to fuel this passion even more. Show that you're part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share this with your friends. Now, let's get to the facts. My friends, brace yourselves. Because what happened after the loss to the New York Jets wasn't just another slip in the season. It wasn't just a bad game. It wasn't just an unlucky afternoon. For many people inside and outside the franchise, this may have been the breaking point, the moment when patience finally ran out. And Kevin Stefanski's future began moving toward an ending few expected so soon. And that's no exaggeration. The 27-20 loss to a team that had only one win all season set off deafening alarms in Cleveland. Inexplicable penalties, discipline mistakes at the worst possible moments, questionable play-calling decisions, all of it boiling together in a pot with a very clear name: crisis. The pressure, already heavy for weeks, exploded. Analysts, former players, and even insiders close to the front office all started saying the same thing. If a drastic change has to happen, it starts with the head coach. And here comes the key point. Sources close to the team say the loss to the Jets hit differently inside the building. The front office expected a statement game, a spark, a sign of life, something showing that Stefanski still had control of the locker room. But what they saw was the opposite: a disconnected team, emotionally disorganized, and unable to respond in critical moments. And that's the narrative fueling the heaviest speculation of the week. Is Kevin Stefanski on the verge of being fired? Let's break down the context. Stefanski is a respected coach. He won Coach of the Year, he saved the franchise from chaos in 2020, he took the team to the playoffs and secured the first postseason win in decades. He is undeniably a key part of the Browns' modern rebuild, but in the NFL, the past does not buy infinite time. This league lives in the now, and right now, things are complicated. The offense isn't evolving as expected. Deshaun Watson hasn't reached the level the team invested so much to obtain. The defense is dominant but constantly placed in impossible situations. And above all, the team keeps repeating collapse patterns that simply don't align with a franchise supposedly ready to compete for a Super Bowl. The question echoing everywhere is, does Stefanski's message still reach the locker room? And, Browns fan, you know this. When that type of question starts being asked publicly, something internally is already broken. Reports indicate that some locker room leaders are frustrated with conservative decisions in decisive moments. Others question the lack of adjustments when the initial game plan fails. And there are those who say that the emotional strain surrounding Watson, injured, limited, inconsistent, has only added more pressure on the head coach. But here comes the most explosive part of the speculation. If the front office believes the team is stagnating and that 2025 could be lost before it even begins, the change could happen immediately. Not at the end of the season. Not after a calm evaluation. Now. And you know what that means. If Stefanski falls, names will begin to surface, promising coordinators, coaches with offensive backgrounds, even veteran candidates capable of trying to revive Watson and rebuild the offense. Nothing confirmed, but the conversation is already happening, and that alone says a lot. The truth is, we're at a crossroads. The Browns have the talent to compete. They have an elite defense. They have offensive pieces capable of producing far more than they currently are, but they also have a clock ticking, fast. And when a franchise feels its moment slipping away, changes become inevitable. So, Browns fan, stay alert. What today is only speculation may become a headline at any moment, because after that loss to the Jets, the Stefanski era may be dangerously close to its end.